Hi. How are your Fridays going? Ours are going wonderful, aren't they?
Yeah, mine's alright. Had physio. That's about it.
God, cheers, mate. I wasn't asking for a fucking novel, but as you do. Yeah.
That's about it. Yeah, very good. We saw each other last week. Very fun time.
We did, and consumed many. Well, we've already spoke about this.
Did we?
We filmed on Monday.
Shit,
No, we didn't. Yes, we did. Yeah, we did. Look at that, 2 in a week.
Wow, yeah, 2 in a week. We're losing track now. Yeah, it was really good. Good time.
Yeah,
good
solid
vibes.
times. I've only just recovered, I think. But I'm. Do you know what I'm ready for, Dejon? Do you know what I'm ready for?
By the way, it is almost that time. The most wonderful time of the year.
You can hear it defrosting.
Oh, I was talking about Survivor Series, but...
Oh, I was talking about Mariah Carey. Well, you said it's almost that time of year, and when someone says that, you think Christmas.
Yeah, you think Christmas, yeah. No, fuck no. No, we're not thinking Christmas yet. It's not even,
We've got the Grinch on the podcast today.
You got another month for that shit before we think...
Another 2 months.
December, yeah. December.
Yes, but...
Another month for that shit, yeah.
But what I am ready for is a bit of conversation. Bit of a podcast. That's what I'm fucking ready for. Bit of conversation! Let me talk!
Yes, we are going to talk multiple things today. We're going to do a top 10. We're going to do a blind ranking. We're having a good time. So,
yeah, do some news. We're going to go a little discussion point. We're doing a blind ranking. Of course we're doing a blind ranking.
We are doing a blind ranking. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So,
well,
yeah.
Do we want to start off with the news, and then we'll get into discussion of a few
Yeah, we can do. We can do. I think that's a good way to start it. So, what's news of the week, my friend?
So, let me get my notes up. So, the news of the week. Well, you guys will see a theme throughout this podcast. It's sort of based a lot around the world title and the current state of it. But, speaking of the world title, who is now the ex-title holder, seeing after Monday, Adam Pearce made Seth Rollins vacate the World Heavyweight title because of a injury he suffered at Crown Jewel?
Yeah, at Crown Jewel. Which also means that this injury, as we said last week, is definitely a proper injury, not fake.
Yeah, they're vacating it. I mean, there's nothing you can come back and do to surprise anything, can he? So, yeah, that was we've got a real one this time. We've got a real one.
It's not fake this time. It is.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's poor Seth. We'll see. Hopefully he gets better soon. I believe he's having a shoulder surgery.
Yeah, shoulder injury.
Yeah, which is going to keep him out apparently till post WrestleMania 42.
So any kind of like Cena Punk plans, if that ever does. Sorry. Whoa, where was I going with that? Any Rollins and Punk plans, they're going to be pushed way back now.
Yeah, maybe we get that one-on-one match finally on the biggest stage. I mean, we need to see it.
In Saudi, probably. Not now.
You motherfuckers can wait.
43, bro. Ain't happening. 42.
Do you know what, actually? It really wouldn't shock me if, 42 wasn't as spectacular as we thought, because they're just going to wait for everything for Saudi.
It's also, again, it's in Vegas again.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not mad at it, because Vegas wasn't bad,
yeah, but it's like every year they can't do Vegas. I mean, they're not doing it for 43, but every year they can't keep doing. I think they know their hot spots, so they know Indianapolis, they know Vegas, they know Saudi.
Yeah, that's how they go too, right?
They don't really go like Madison Square Garden as much anymore. They know Europe slaps, so
they know Europe slaps, but they don't do shit with it.
Yeah, facts. So they know places, they know pick and choose which they know is that's our venues to go through, and we know that we're going to get guaranteed a bit of revenue from it. The business side more.
That's not like WWE and TKO, is it? Just to go for money over everything?
Oh, it's not, is it? It's just not, is it? Yeah.
Wow!
What?
I never knew that.
I never knew that.
Raw. They sell 16 cars? Man, they should have given me a car. What? But, yeah. So, yeah, hopefully Seth gets better. But, speaking of the world title future, we have 2 matches announced for Saturday night's main event. Both world title matches, which I don't think we had 2 world title matches on Saturday night's main event before, have we?
It's normally been 1, if that.
Yeah.
But 2 is a...
It's like a filler PLE, isn't it?
Yeah, it's always a filler PLE, Saturday night's main event. But yeah, 2 matches that are... it is Punk versus Jey Uso for the world title, and is Cody against.
I can see the cogs turning.
Drew or Randy? Is it Drew or Randy?
It's one of them. Go on, 50-50 guess.
Drew.
Yeah. But you know what? I think I'm not mad about. Well, I'm annoyed about one of the matches, but we'll get into that bit. But yeah, I mean, Cody Drew. Do we think Cody drops it? Because I mean, I don't think there's anywhere to go with Cody's.
No,
really?
Not for a second. No.
You reckon? So I'm gonna go Bud. I think he's gonna drop it.
Yeah, you're silly. No.
I am a silly man.
No. And if it does happen, the first person you'll go to message is me and be like, "I've told you so, bitch," and I'm gonna be like, "Fair enough." But no. You're not making Cody drop it at Saturday Night's Main Event, man. Have some respect, man. If you're gonna make him drop it, you make him drop it at a proper PLE, not this sideshow PLE. Yeah. You make him drop a Survivor Series or Royal Rumble. Like, have some respect for the man. Elimination Chamber. Like, come on.
But does him dropping it at Saturday's Main Event make Saturday's Main Event more established? Being like, okay, it's not to be like just not take it very seriously. Like, anything can happen, no matter what it is. I think they need to do something big with SNMA to make it some, because like I look at it.
It never has been though. It never has been.
Yeah, it was a show for Hogan, wasn't it?
Yeah, it never has been like maybe in the 80s, yes, it was a massive thing, and then nothing was happening in the 90s. Really,
it's just for retirement matches, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just
Goldberg, Cena.
Fillers. They are fillers. They're filler specials. They're like extra bonus episodes of Raw and SmackDown. That's what they are.
That's a good way to put it. I never would have vocalized it like that.
Yeah, the bonus episodes of Raw and SmackDown. So like, there's never anything that really special happens at these PLEs, apart from the fact that we are going to get a new world champion. We are definitely getting a new world champion.
Facts.
Unless it's a DQ or something like that, but even then, like, I doubt that even happens. So like, there will be a new world champion, and I think Cody will retain. I don't see Cody losing, man.
Well, easy little question for you. So, do you think if Seth wasn't injured and it was Punk versus Rollins at Sunday's Main Event, and obviously you've got Drew and Cody, 2 title matches, do you think they have both the champions walking out?
Yeah, they do. And I also don't think they make Punk win a world title until WrestleMania, if Seth's still fit.
Yeah.
It's the payoff.
I think I agree with you in that sense. But
WrestleMania last year's the payoff. Seth gets the win. Seth loses and Punk gets the win next year's WrestleMania, because it just makes sense for the storyline that Punk's overcame Seth finally after months of Seth being dominant.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, then I've been seeing a few storylines about like the Cody.
I'm gonna get to that. Don't worry, but carry on.
Okay, it was to do with that, about like how it's that but the opposite. How you were saying then about Punk, trying, but just can't get there, and finally overcomes him at that point. Do you reckon Cody's lost Crown Jewel, he drops the title, and he goes on a bit of a run of losing matches, and then we get what you want to see? Bit of heel Cody.
Yes, which I think is happening. I think he's itched for it too long. I think he had to do it. He had a chance of doing it when it was him and Cena that had that promo. We did really well on that. And for more stuff on our social media channels, please go on our TikToks and Instagram. That video got us 60k, 55k or something like that on the round. So 55, 60k. So please keep looking at our content. There'll be more stuff tonight as well.
Nice little
plug. But no, I remember when we saw that, and then obviously Cena turned babyface, and like that was a moment that you could go, oh, Rhodes is going to definitely turn heel. Like, it was a perfect opportunity for it, and it didn't happen. And then obviously we seen the thing with Drew and him. Was it 2 weeks ago? No, not last week. 2 weeks ago now. Or was it last week?
Last week with Drew because they had a title match on SmackDown, didn't they? But that's what I'm saying. Cody pulled out some little heel moves to win.
When black.
Do you know what I mean? Like he's having to cheat to win now.
Yeah,
because he knows he's slipping up. Maybe they drop it, and maybe we get a heel run. Maybe you put me on creative, as I've said many times. Give me a fucking job. I'm gonna lose my job.
Nah.
And now I'm panicking.
I'm gonna lose my job. I just don't think he's gonna lose it there. He might, but I doubt it. I think he'll turn heel. I was speaking to someone from work about this, who's also a mark. He'll be fine me saying that. And he was basically like, with this whole Rhodes thing is, I was basically like, oh, I can only ever see him turning heel if like The Rock's involved, because it doesn't make any sense otherwise. Like, it makes zero sense otherwise. But then I also thought that what you're saying is, and he said is like, if Cody does lose the title at some stage between now and Survivor Series, he's going to turn heel, and it's going to be a run of him basically losing, turning heel, turn his back on the fans, and then eventually winning stuff again.
Yeah,
I want jet black haired heel Cody in all black. You didn't listen to me when I said Cena all black. You did, but you didn't proper go full in with it. Go full in on heel Cody, please. I want Homelander Cody, but jet black hair. I want New Japan Cody. Give it to me. There you go.
Feed this man.
Feed me. Come on. I need
This boy needs some milk.
It's only because I know heel Cody is going to feed generations. Everyone knows it. He's evil. He's evil.
It's a good idea though right now, because like the product needs some. I mean, it's been improving massively over the past few weeks, but like if you want to keep on that run and give it a whole fresh new thing that people are going to be interested in, I'm sorry, but I'm tuning in every week to heel Cody.
Bro, put a fresh coat of paint on it and make that shit black. And I'm not saying it because I'm a black man. I can say that, it's fine. Brilliant. Not to make it awkward. Brilliant.
No, I wasn't going to say, I was going to it's not very relevant, though, is it?
Is it?
It's not really relevant. Her dad died last month.
It's not really relevant, is it?
6'7".
No.
It's infected the podcast.
No.
You know what, I'm blaming... If you're listening, you probably aren't, but if you are, Jared and Oliver, I'm blaming you two motherfuckers. Yeah. It's your fault. Yeah, you've infected me with the brain rot.
Last week. But yeah, that's my thing. He also said another thing about the World Heavyweight title and a certain someone, but I'll say that a bit later when we speak about that. Yeah. So yes, that's Saturday Night Main Event so far, and that's what we have. But I just don't. Yeah. Don't think. And that is
that's all the news we've got this week. I mean, it's a slow news week, and also we were literally looking before at like what matches have been announced or things have been announced for tonight's SmackDown, and there's only one thing. So it's like it's just a slow week in general.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, this probably means that we can do fun shit now.
Yay! What do you want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about? Right, we have a 6-7. We have either a podcast, a top 10, or we got a blind ranking. So which one do you want to do? I think we do the blind ranking, then we can go to a discussion point. I think that makes a great little point.
Okay.
So that's what we'll do. We'll do our...
Run now again, rude boy.
So after 2 weeks of him not doing it, he's going to finally give me...
Fuck right off. Hold on. We're going to replace him.
We're going to replace him. I'm not
right. Time. Respect, man. Respect,
man. Respect, man.
All right.
Right. What do you want to talk about?
I want to do some blind ranking.
Okay. Do blind ranking.
Let's do some belt designs. Or best belts. I know. Yes. We've done it before.
Yes.
But I want to know what your blind ranking is.
Yeah, because I did it to you.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Something ain't right.
It might be right. You know, nothing wrong with that.
But I do believe there are some different ones in there this time. Right. Do you know, actually, I don't remember the last one. So, and for all you new listeners, you've got this for the first time. So there you go.
Fact. Yeah, fact. Me, I haven't got new listeners. Yeah, I was just gonna say with this is, did you add any past ones in it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
In terms of past one, there is one.
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, you are right. No. I'm just gonna count in general.
No. I'm ready when you are, my friend.
Okay, right.
Vince. Go on, do it. Do the thing.
Oh.
Nice. Far. Nice.
Right. Oh God. Whoa. We're close there.
Oh, we're shaking. I'll get my way.
Oh, camera's close here.
Camera close.
Okay, so your number one, or your first title, is we're gonna go with the The old United States Championship.
Oh, I did like that title. It was a very nice title. I prefer it than the title that we have now, to be honest with you. I really like the old US
Do you?
title. Yeah, I do.
You prefer the new one?
No, I prefer the old one.
Oh,
really
same. It's
I
just
really
iconic,
like the
isn't it?
old one. No, I just think of people that I've held it, like Eddie, Benoit before,
Cena,
JB, no, Big Show,
Roman,
Kofi Kingston, Roman, Seth.
Had a lot of big names under that.
A lot of big names have held it. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. But a lot of people have held it, but I think I'm going to put it fourth. I really do like that title design.
Fourth? Ooh.
No,
Ooh,
fifth.
He's second guessing himself already.
Fifth.
Okay, right. Well, your next one is going to be the ECW Championship.
Which one?
The silver one. The one like Jack Swagger, Ezekiel Jackson.
Oh, that's going ninth.
Ninth?
It's going ninth. You know why? That's going ninth. Because the other title was better, and then that was WWE ECW. Like, that wasn't a good point. Like, I remember Matt Hardy carrying it, Christian carrying it for ages. I think Jack Swagger had it. Ezekiel Jackson was the last person to hold it.
So.
Mark Henry held it. Kane held the old one, I think.
I thought he held the new one as well, didn't he?
I can't remember. I think he beat Chavo Guerrero on WrestleMania 24 for the old one.
Not knowledge.
Chavo Guerrero for that one, but I don't believe that he ever held the silver one. But again, someone please in the comments let me know if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But that is going ninth. That is a stinking belt, and I don't like silver belts. I can't lie to you. I'm not really a big fan.
I do understand that.
Like, I don't think it's in this list. I don't think you've put in this list. But like the cruiserweight,
I think a belt's got to be gold.
Remember the cruiserweight classic belt, like that? I know you haven't put in the list. I know you haven't. You never wasted your time putting that in the list. You haven't, and it's purple and it's ugly. That, my friend, is 10th. If it is in any way, shape, or form on the list, that is going 10th, and I'm gonna leave it there until it comes out. That, for example, is an awful looking belt because it's silver, and every belt should be gold, as you said.
Yeah, if you're the champion and a winner, it's got to be gold, surely.
Yeah, exactly. What are you wearing silver for? What are you wearing the silver medal for?
Pattern up, rude boy.
Pattern up, G. Pattern up, fam. You know what I mean?
I'm Maverick. A rude boy. A fighter.
A fighter.
My son. He wears a bear. He's buried in the desert. Anyway, next one. You know what? Fuck it. Winged Eagle. Ooh. Winged Eagle.
Third.
I think that's it's a solid choice, that. Yeah. Okay. Your next one is going to be the WWE Undisputed Heavyweight Championship, the current one. Couldn't not have it in the list. It's a good little list. I'm quite proud of this.
I don't know what else you have. There's one that's going top if it's there.
I already know what you're going to put first. But is it even
second?
In there?
What a second. I'm trying to think if I'm going to put second. I'll put a second.
Huh?
I'll put a second.
Second?
I'll put a second.
Okay. Yo, I don't mind that, actually. I fucking love that.
Second. I'll put a second. I like the big WWE badge on it. I like the little side plates on it of the wrestlers that hold it at a particular time.
And it's fully gold.
It's fully gold. Like, they made it better as well. So they had it when it was just the normal WWE Championship when The Rock introduced it, and it was like all the old.
Yeah.
Then they improved it. Then they did the Universal title with it. It looked fucking ugly. Then they had that and the main title as well. Then they kind of joined it together, and then they made it. I remember specifically when Roman won it. I can't run.
It's like 1,000 days, wasn't it?
Yeah, retained the title again. or 1,000 Days, or whatever it is, they then made it better because it was black and gold and it was beautiful. Like it was no red, not really much red or something. Like only red on the WWE.
We don't need this red and blue shit.
But it was just gold. It just looks gold. So it looks royal, and I think that's the best WWE title. Because I can't lie, I'm not a massive fan of the Spinnabout. I think that's the best WWE title since the old undisputed WWE title. I think that was a really good WWE title, even though it didn't look like a WWE title in terms of that's the WWE.
Yes, you know, I was never a big fan of that.
But I prefer that than Spinnabout. I just didn't like Spinnabout.
See, I'm gonna disagree with you there. Spinnabout will go very high, man. As you can go and watch in a previous episode.
Yeah, facts. I believe it was the episode called. If you look on the list, it was what is the best WWE title. Look at
that. Yeah, we're very accessible.
Come to Cena's on the thumb if you ever get lost. There we go. Carry on.
This man knows. Well, speaking of Spinnabout, we'll go with that one next.
Yeah, go on.
So, speaking of Spinnabout, it's next, the Spinnabout.
Yeah, I thought it would be, so I'm going at fourth.
Fourth?
I'm happy with that.
Okay, the next one
Okay.
is the 24/7 Championship.
Thank fuck that is wherever it is. I can't lie to you. The 24/7 Championship belt looked clapped. It did look clapped.
Yep.
But it was gold.
It was.
I'll put it higher than ECW Championship. I don't care. I know it was a green strap that clapped, but guess what? The Intercontinental belts had a green strap before.
Yeah. It's also had a yellow.
So it's a yellow strap. So it's had a white strap and a blue strap.
And a black strap.
But guess what? It remained gold. So my shit ain't gold. I don't want it. So that is why that is going 8th.
Okay. Well, your next one is going to be the hardcore title. Wait, how many have you got left?
I've got
4.
1, 6, 7, and 10.
Okay, cool. Hardcore title.
Oh. It was a unique title. We've never seen a title like that in WWE. That's about it. So it's going to 7th.
7th. Okay, solid. The next one is the White IC title.
I would have put it higher than the US title now.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
So I left that till late.
That's good. That's a good one. That's good. Shit, that's good. Yeah, I have to put it 6th, but that's good. That's a good one. Vividly remember, obviously, worn by the likes of Mr. Perfect. I think it was
Cody Rhodes brought it back.
Cody Rhodes brought it back in 2010, 2011.
Yeah, is that right? It's even Hey Macrodona.
Hey Macrodona.
Even he won it.
Yep.
Big Show.
Yeah. At 2016 WrestleMania 32, 30, 33, 32. Big Show won it. Daniel Bryan won it. Yeah, very. Miz held it for a very long time.
Yes, he did.
I believe that even Dolph Ziggler held it.
Race Ramon.
I believe that even Seth's held it. And I think Roman's held it.
I think Roman has. I don't know about Seth.
No, Seth has held it. He's held the Intercontinental title. Yeah, he's held it.
Okay, I didn't know that.
He's held it. Let me Google.
A little bit of a Google. Dun, 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 dun. Boop, boop. Ha, ha.
Yeah, he held it in 2018.
There you go. It's the shit you don't know.
Yep.
The more you know.
Yeah, he held it. And then I'm going to check if Roman held it. Roman Reigns IC title. Yeah, Roman held it too. Okay. I'm so good at this shit.
Man knows.
They both held the white title. It was during that period where they kind of cooled off on Roman, and he was winning the IC, and he won the US. It was around that period.
And you took them as a demotion.
Even you took it as a demotion. Even
the reason I'm still here is because you can't do your job.
Even John Moxley's wore it. A lot of people have wore it. So
well, you've got 2 left. And what spaces have you got left? 1 and
10.
Okay. The next, I'm sorry, the Divas title.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna look like a massive dickhead doing it, but I think even women themselves, any wrestlers, any wrestling fan would say that title looked shit. Because
I don't mind it. But
it's a butterfly. It's so stereotypical of woman
Yeah, it was pink. First of all, Divas Enough was bad enough.
Yeah, calling it Divas was bad enough. Your main title was called the Divas Championship.
It's so bad looking back at it, isn't it?
So, yeah, that had to go last. I'm happy at last.
Well, your number one... Well, I've just removed something. Your number one is going to be, or you can put it there whenever you're ready, the Bronze Tag Team titles.
The what?
You know, the with the Roman helmets on them. The orange tag team titles. The one like pennies.
Yourself, Go fuck yourself, Will.
I know, I was waiting for that.
You know what I put on the list? I literally put number one. If I shared my screen, I showed you what I put number one. It says WHC. Because I
knew you were going to put big gold. I knew that already, but why would I give you what you want?
Go fuck yourself, Will.
That's fine. I'll, is it here?
Thanks, man.
Oh, I ain't got the strap.
Ain't got the strap. What? Six.
More if.
Listen, more if.
So would you like to read out your interesting little top 10 there?
Yeah, because you're a twat. So it goes as number 10, Divas Championship. Number 9, ECW Championship, the silver one. Number 8, 24/7 Championship. Number 7, Hardcore title. Number 6, IC title, the white one, the old classic white one that they brought back. The 5th one is the old US title, the one after Edge won it and unified it with the Intercontinental title. We've got the Spinabout at number 4, WWE Spinabout. Number 3, Winged Eagle. Number 2, WWE title. And because Will's a prick, tag team title, the bronze one, the really ugly black strap one with the bronze. And I remember Nexus holding it, and I remember
Big David Otunga and Heath Slater. There you go.
I remember John Cena holding it. I remember Team Hell No holding it. I also remember the two people that are going to face each other in the main event, probably at Saturday Night Main Event, Drew and Cody holding it together. So yeah.
Did they?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to do this. I don't believe you.
I've got good knowledge today. I'm on.
I've never seen that. Like, I want to see a photo of it. Drew and Cody, tag team champions. Oh yeah. Do you know? I'm saying, oh yeah. I don't remember at all. Huh. The more you know, eh?
Learn something new every day, bro.
I did not know that. That's
yeah. That's a good one.
Wow.
Good, isn't it?
Hats off to you, sir. Hats off to you.
Knowledge.
Do we want to? Do we want to do a top 10?
Yeah, we're gonna do it. Yeah, we're gonna. Let's do it.
Top
10. Let's do it. Top 10. I'll start this time.
Speaking of, do you want to do this a little segue now? Or I
mean, go on. Go
ahead.
We've already said it now, so we got to carry on now.
Speaking of titles, we're going to be doing heavyweight title, which is what was not in the list. We're going to speak about that. We're going to list off, in our opinion, the top 8 of the previous world heavyweight title owners. For context on this, we mean the world title with the designer when it is now, when Seth Rollins brought it back, and basically every champion since then. And because there's only 8, we can only do 8. It can't be a top 10. So, do we want to quickly skip past 8 and 7?
We can. Because we both have the same one, but it depends what order you have for bottom.
I mean, okay.
It's easy. If for everyone, there's only 8 people that have ever won this new World Heavyweight Championship, and it's pretty easy who's going to be knocked off as 7th and 8th because the two people hold it. They didn't hold it all longer than 5 minutes. So
a combined less than 10 minutes.
Yes.
So I had Drew at number 8 and Punk at 7.
I also had Drew at number 8 and Punk at 7.
Okay, awesome.
Because of the moment for Seth, and that's the only reason I put it higher.
Yes, that's the exact same reason that I had as well.
Yeah, that's the only reason I put it higher. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been higher now.
Well, I'm happy we've got that out of the way. Yeah. What have you got at 6th?
At number 6, I have.
I'm intrigued to see these will be very similar or not.
At number 6, I actually have Gunter's second reign.
So do I. Yeah.
It's just because like he won it back off Jay and like didn't do anything with it. Like
He defended against Goldberg.
yeah, that was it. Like he didn't
That
do
was
anything with it, and then he got injured, and I've not seen Gunther since. Like so, like it was just dead. Like
Dead in the mud.
dead in the mud.
Dead in the mud.
Well, I guess I'll ask you, what's your number 5 then?
My number 5 is the Seth Rollins first reign.
Oh, really?
Only because, and this is completely on me, I tried to think back to what he did during... I mean, granted it was over 2.5 years ago now, but I can't fucking remember a thing. I can't remember a match. But I know for a fact that it was
Okay, do you
better...
remember when he won it? I can't.
No, I do. It was a tournament.
Backlash, SummerSlam.
No.
Later in the year.
It was. I want to say it was like a Saudi. Was it Night of Champions?
Yes, it was.
Yes. Oh. Yeah, Night of Champions.
Yeah, it was.
But like, I know he did a bit more.
Last year, right? Or
No. Yeah, 2 years ago. 2 years ago.
Yeah. No,
yeah. The reason because I know he did more than Gunther. For a fact, but like, and it was the first reign. It's iconic a bit. So, yeah. What's at your number 5, darling?
My number 5, actually, you might be upset by it, but it's actually Jey Uso's run.
Okay. Why would I be upset by that?
The reason I put it there is like they pushed him for like 2 months, and like he won it. I remember if you watched the documentary on Real, they told him like you're gonna win it, like we're gonna push you to the moon, like we're gonna push you to the moon if you want it.
You gotta cooperate with us.
Yeah, you want it. If you want it, and you've got to cooperate with us, and you got to show us that you can be world champion, then yeah, we're gonna keep pushing you. And then I remember he had like one match was a bit and then carried on, doing well, won the title, and then pretty much didn't. It was very much. This is my description of it. It was a Rey Mysterio 2006 type of world heavyweight title reign.
Remind me, because when you said Rey Mysterio, I was thinking of a Rey Mysterio 2012.
I'm thinking,
but then he only held that for like 2 hours.
I'm thinking 2006 because he held it, but like he was a champion, but you know, like he's not gonna last forever. You know he's gonna like you know he's gonna be just a passing champion. Like I don't like this thing when they have passing champions. I get why you have like a stopgap for another wrestler, but stinky for me. I don't like.
So, are you not a fan of the frequent title changes?
No, I'm not. I like when it has to be relevant, but it has to be relevant to the wrestler.
Yeah. So like,
go on.
Sorry, I would say, for example, like when you've got a Cena versus Orton or a Cena versus Edge, and somebody might win 2 in a row, then they'll change it for 1, then they might win. Maybe not even 1, maybe then or 3, and then it'll keep flipping between them for like 6-7 months.
Yeah, but that's because they're a man that got pedigree. They got pedigree. Yeah, that's calm though, because that man's they've got pedigree. They've already established they can do that. It's fine that they do that. Like, right, you had, I don't know, say they've been a world champion 4 or 5 times, right? Putting them an extra like, back and forth, and then you end up with like 7 reigns because you've had 3 title reigns within your rivalry that you've had. Like, I don't think it's that deep because you were already established pretty well. Being a world champion. If
you're too massive, you know, some of the best. Like, good example, Punk and Seth. If they had they already have had a long rivalry feud, but if they were like Seth versus Punk for like 9 months straight, but it was for the title, I'd be happy with them both picking it up 2 or 3 times each over that reign. Because it's not like, Punk's got it, what's going next? Okay, Seth's coming straight back after him. Like, he's getting no time off. Bosh, other way around, Punk's not and it just, I'd be fucking down for that.
It's not about, at that point, it's not about them being champions. Like, it's nothing to do with championship. It's then storyline. Which, if you build a storyline well, with the title, start off as a title, then make it a bit more personal, start it personal, and then make it a bit more the title. That can make the feud go longer, and then therefore as fans we don't get bored when we see constant changes of titles because again they're established wrestlers and there's a good storyline. But I think with Jey it's not like, I think Jey got given the title, been like, oh, what a feel good moment, wow. Like,
it was definitely a feel good win.
Yeah, definitely. And you got like, IC title reign, now you're a world champion, what are you gonna do with it? and then they just did what I think they would have gonna do with him, where he was just basically a passing champion, and they're gonna wait for Gunther or someone bigger to come back and take it back off him. Because I don't think they were fully sold on him at the start.
No.
I said there's someone that's really good in the crowd. He's selling merch, like cool. And then they did it, and it kind of just went. Meow.
I just think Jey.
Like 3 months.
Well, I'll speak about it in a bit, but
yeah, we're going to do a little discussion point after this about the World Heavyweight Championship in general. But that's why I put him 5th.
Good, solid choice. Well, I'll make this pretty easy, and you can go straight into your number 3 because my number 4 is Jey Uso.
Oh, great!
So yeah, so what's your number 3? You've already explained.
No. My number 4. My number 4 is different.
Oh, your number 4. Apologies. Yeah.
So my number 4 is actually pretty similar. You're gonna be upset, but it's pretty similar to Jey. You can probably suss who I'm saying, can't you?
Yeah, I think so.
Damien Priest.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Same thing. Like, you think he was a decent world champion. I think his championship reign was better than Jey's. I think he looks stronger than how Jey has. The only problem is, again, I knew they weren't sold on him.
See, if it helps with any of this, I'll for me to input into this conversation, I put Damien at 3rd. So we'll get the reason. So I agree with you. Now, I think the matches that Damien had were much better than Jey's.
Yeah.
Granted, there wasn't the storytelling and the storylines weren't fantastic by any stretch, but the cash-in was really cool. And the matches he had weren't bad by any stretch. It's just there wasn't a storyline for him to go off with the champion, which is what I felt for the entire thing. I was like,
yeah, pretty much. There was no
good fighting champion, good fighting champion, but in terms of a storytelling champion. Like, it was his biggest rival is Finn Balor or Dom Mysterio. Come on.
It's stinky, but was the reign longer?
It was like 4 or 5 months, Damien Priest's.
So look, Damien.
Or was it only 3 or 4 months?
Damien Priest reign was exactly April to August. So it's about 4 months, 4 or 5 months, 4 months.
5 months.
5 months, yeah, 4 or 5 months.
4 or 5 months. That's, but like the fact that none of us put it in any lower than 4th, I think says it. Does that say more about Priest's run, or does that say more about the current or the booking of the title?
Well, this is the thing. Like Jey's was till June, from April till June. So like, that's even worse. That was literally 3 months, bro. Like. Maybe it does say something about the state of that world title. But they're waiting for someone solid. And this person solid to get it, I think, is CM Punk.
But it's Punk or Seth?
It's
Punk, yeah. Like, I mean, I wouldn't be mad if they threw it on Breakker at some point.
No, I wouldn't be mad, but I also am like...
He needs to build himself a bit more.
He needs to build up first. This is why, again, we said last week about them breaking up the division. And I get why they have done that. But you could have just had Seth as a manager role, like and then have him a manager role. But again, if he's resting and he's out and stuff like that, it made sense, I guess, to take him out, let him take care of his kid, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let him take care of his daughter, man.
He already put her through enough with the fake crutches.
Yeah. Let him chill with his daughter, man. Let him off, and then like break up the faction. So,
fair enough.
I think they could have waited to shoot Bron now, but I think they're going to shoot Bron now, and I think what's going to happen is, I mean, either if it is Jey or it's Punk, I think the next person to compete for the world title is Bron.
Yeah, I think because they took it off him, obviously, and he had it around. Because I thought, he's got it on his shoulder now. It's going to be a storyline where Bron don't want to give it back. I don't know. Maybe they go forward after, and Bron picks up starts picking it up and carries it on. But what was your 3rd anyway? My
3rd actually was Seth's first reign.
Oh, okay.
Now we've on different ends of the spectrum with this one, but I think he held it, I believe, for a good amount of days. Like, I think he held it for almost a year, G. Pretty sure.
I think it was less. I think it was only like 6-7 months.
I might be tripping, but I think it was... No, I was right. So his first reign as World Heavyweight Champion was 360 days. 316 days. He won at Night of Champions, as you said, the inaugural champion. But yeah, 316 days he held that title for. I think that's a good amount of time to hold the title for. It's almost a year.
Yeah.
like 50.
It established the
days
belt,
after a
didn't it?
year. So it established him a bit. I mean, he was already established, but established the title for a bit. Strong person had it, carried it. So that's pretty much why he had a few feuds. So obviously he beat AJ Styles for the title. He
God, I
beat
forgot about that.
beat AJ Styles for the title. He beat Priest for the title. He
Yeah.
beaten Drew for the title.
Yep.
I'm gonna literally type in his first opponents in his first reign. So yeah, AJ Styles was one. I don't believe there was that it? Finn Balor was one. Punk was one. So yeah, there was a few people. But yeah,
Going back in time there.
going back in time, and let's be honest, he cares because that wasn't one of his best. That was one of a
Wasn't
title
one-
reign. He's had.
yeah.
It's not the best world title reign he's ever had. It's not one of the best. It's just a title reign. So
See.
yeah, that is my number 3. What is your number 3?
Well, my number 3 is Damian Priest.
Yeah,
But
so what's your
my,
number 2?
my number 2 is Gunther's first run.
Yes.
I'm assuming that your first one is also Seth Rollins' number 2. Judging by process of elimination.
Oh yeah, Gunther's 2 and yeah, Rollins is 1.
Okay, cool. Well, let's talk about that. Let's make this shit
Go
easy.
for it, mate. Go for it. What do you want?
So the reason I put Gunther second and Seth first was because I thought the Vision storyline has been pretty good. It's been the main focus of WWE for the past 6 months. Every single week, it's ended with the Vision. It starts with the Vision every single show. There's been a decent amount of title changes. I mean, when he picked up the title, I mean that SummerSlam moment was an incredible way to kick it off. The alignment with Braun and Bronson and Paul Heyman was like, whoa, okay, this is something. Gunther's was good, was pretty solid. Defended it quite a few times. Had a really good storyline with the Usos at one point. I'm trying to think what else he fought. I thought Gunther's was solid. I think it was more solid than the others to go second, but it wasn't the best.
Yeah.
None of them have been fantastic, but the Seth Vision, his second reign, had so much going on about it for long periods of time, and it worked.
You took the words out of my mouth. Don't get me wrong. Like, we got bored with both Gunther reigns and Seth's second reign. Like, we both got bored. There's multiple reasons why we got bored. We got bored because we've seen the Vision every week for 6 months. We got bored that Gunther was fighting and then he wasn't fighting, and then like he just had the belt and he wasn't really doing much with it. So we've both had our thoughts on both of them reigns. But I do agree. You took the words out of my mouth that Seth's second reign was better than Gunther's first reign. 100 million percent. 100 million percent. I have no doubt on that. But yeah, that was a pretty solid list, pretty similar. But this then leads us to our next part of just talking about that same championship. That same championship.
Yeah!
And what's the future of that championship? And what we have. So again, this is another conversation I had. Fuck knows. That was the same conversation I had with someone at work about this. But I will let you talk first on the point you wanted to make. You wanted to make a point, didn't you, about a certain wrestler?
I want to make a point.
So the discussion topic of this week was, well, it's the current the elephant in the room, should we say, the hot potato. It's the current booking of the Saturday Night's main event, or the direction it seems to be going with the World Heavyweight Championship. Booking CM Punk before Seth got injured. Great. Everyone loved that. Cool. Punk might win his back now. Seth gets injured, vacates it, let's have a battle royal. Awesome, not a problem. Who does everybody want to have in there? Yeah! Mr. LA Knight. But no, they went with
which would have been better for storyline, by the way. I think
yes,
it would have been better if they had a Punk v Knight, because one's 47, one's like 45.
But also, but them two have been beefing like there's no tomorrow over the past few weeks anyway.
Yeah,
like...
and they've been they have had a storyline together, so it just made sense to do that. That was a natural transition to do.
Yeah, it was. You are 100% correct.
Yeah.
But they went with Jey Uso to win the Battle Royal, which set up the match for next Saturday of Punk versus Jey's for the world title, which has received so unholy backlash.
I have a theory.
What's your theory, Austin Theory?
I should have said this when we're talking about Saturday Night Main Event. I think Roman's gonna have a part to play in Jey not winning on Saturday Night Main Event. I see a spear.
You reckon what? You reckon Roman turns on Jey, or do you? Or see, I don't think he will. I don't think we see Roman. I think we see Jimmy cost Jey the match. Because those two have already started to be, we've seen the clashes, the head-on clashes already.
They had their WrestleMania bout,
yeah, and it stunk.
Yeah.
Do you remember WrestleMania 40?
That's why I forgot. That's why I just asked you. I just forgot.
It was 23 minutes of super kicks.
Yeah. I can't be asked.
So I don't want to see Jimmy and Jey feud each other again. Like, I'm very bored of that. It's happened 2 or 3 times now, but
it's not like the Hardy Boys doing. When the Hardy Boys did it, it slapped.
Well, they had more than a fucking super kick.
Yeah, but I had more than a super kick. Yeah, facts. 100%.
So
that's what you need to say. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, he said enough. But yeah, I think Percy should have gone with LA Knight, like the rest of the entire WWE community or universe does. But some facts about this little direction they're going in. Since they posted the video Jey winning, it is the most disliked YouTube video WWE's put out this year, which I haven't told you this as well. Number 2 most disliked video is Jey Uso versus Austin Theory in the 1-minute squash match. And the 3rd most disliked video was Jey Uso winning the world title.
Right, so... Okay, alright,
no,
alright,
I'm not pointing fingers!
Right. Okay, this is good. This is a good point. I'm glad you brought that point up. There's multiple layers to that. The first layer is right. So we can tell that WWE are backing him, but like the fans don't back him online. But like when you go in the arena, the fans are backing him and doing all the yeet and everything like that. So, like, how do people actually view Jey Uso then?
This is what I was going to actually start an argument in the comment section earlier because I was reading about it. And somebody comment exactly what you've just said, like practically word for word, as you were all loving him and wanting to get the push of a lifetime when like the yeet thing was in the biggest moment of its path, and then as soon as you get to world title, it starts going in the world title picture. Everyone hates it, and it's like, well, what the fuck do you want? I'm like, I get that, but I think people have started to realise, okay, Jey might not be as good as we all thought he was, but also, I don't know if it's Jey's fault, because it's not Jey's fault. It's the fans, and they can't, once fans get bored of their new shiny toy, it's fuck off, go away, and they're horrible about it. That's just the way wrestling fans are. No offence, so are we. We do the same thing. But I do think it's a bit harsh on Jey. But I do think there's an element of... Like when I look at Jey, with the title, without the title, I don't look at him and go, yeah, that's a world title holder.
No, I don't. I never have.
Punk, Gunther, Rollins, LA Knight we need to see that
LA Knight's more than Jey is.
And we haven't even seen that.
Yeah, and LA Knight definitely is more than Jey is. And LA Knight, I know, is better with the fans than Jey is. I know he is.
Could you imagine, like, the ego that would be on LA Knight if he had the title? It would be incredible.
I've got Rock and bloody Stone Cold in one person, just basically with a world title. Fantastic stuff, like.
I think we need some, but then again, I just don't know what WWE on, like, how do I word it? Is there something about LA Knight that we're not seeing? Because I don't know what it is.
Is it an age thing?
I mean, how old is he? 40?
Nah, he's well in his 40s now.
Let's have a look.
Have a Google, bro. I think he's like 40.
LA Knight.
2, 3, 4.
He is 42, but he will be 43 in 7 days. So, but then again, Seth's 44. No, sorry, 43. Punk's 45. I believe so. 43? Yeah. So look,
I think he's only 40, G. I think he's only 40, 41.
I apologise. Seth is only 39.
Oh shit!
Okay, well, there you go.
Punk is,
argument
Punk
over.
Is 45. Punk is 45.
Punk's 46.
Oh Jesus Christ, he's old.
Punk's 46, and they put the title on him for a bit. So, and how old's like Drew, for example?
Drew's 40.
Drew is 40. Yeah. So I mean, like the age thing. Like, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to shit on your point, but like I don't think the age thing can be a
No. I'm glad you shit on my point because that's the thing. You know, I'm talking about it. So it's valid.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah, it's valid. It's 100% valid. Like there's not an age thing. Not an age thing. So what is it then?
And I think this is the golden question. What is it that like we all see it as fans? Like, I don't see a single fan. I mean, you get the other. Every fan's got his lovers and haters, and you see people going, "Oh, LA Knight's not all this. He's a rock stone cold wannabe." It's like I disagree, but obviously everybody's entitled to their own opinions. It's so subjective wrestling.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, but I don't know what it is about him that, or are they just waiting for the right time and just waiting. But does that become a point of...
There's something, but I don't know what that something is. I don't have a clue why they've not stuck on LA Knight. But they've just gone all the way with Jey. I just don't know what it is. Because maybe it's the entrance gets a fan reaction, or is it something... I don't know what it is. Yeah, go on, sorry.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, the world champ has got to have like the biggest crowd reaction or engagement possible. Jey
does that.
Is obviously the number one in the company for that. Like we won't but then as soon as he steps, like don't worry, Jay's good in a ring, good, but he's not great. He's not mind blowing, is he?
All right. I'm gonna give you a comparison now, and then this better helps you understand this. I see Jey Uso the same level I see Dom Mysterio, in terms of fan reaction, in terms of having a belt, and in terms of being like, right, there's someone there, but you're not ready to push them yet. But I think what the difference between Dom and Jey is they're actually pushing Jey too much to the level that he is.
I know what you're trying to say. I disagree with the Dom comparison.
Fan reaction.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of back in the day who'd be a good example of that.
Back in the day? What, 2010s? You're talking 2010s? Who was like that?
Anything.
Wrestler that was like world type. Well, I said Rey Mysterio, didn't I? I said like Rey Mysterio. I said same thing.
Yeah, but Rey's in ring.
Yeah, but it's different.
Rey's in ring talent is like so much better.
Yeah. So
he saw one of his own there, isn't he? Because I can't really think of a comparison. Someone has a fantastic
fan reaction. Yeah, you're right. Someone has a fan. I can't really give a comparison. There's someone that has a fantastic fan reaction, but I'm just not sold on them in terms of world title.
In an ideal world, I would love to be sold on Jey Uso as a world heavyweight champion. Absolutely love it. But I don't think they didn't. No, but he was one of the best in-ring performers I've ever seen. Because he was someone I thought. But no,
that's really good. That's really good. That's something to think about, right?
It is. I'm going to be thinking about that all night tonight. Yeah, but let's look at LA. Crowd reaction, bosh, tick. In-ring ability, bosh, tick. Don't worry, granted, it's not LA is not as good as Punk or Rollins in the ring, but he's better than Jey. Do you know what I mean? I feel like LA Knight is like Damian Priest with a crowd reaction. So I don't know what it is.
It's hard, isn't it? It's hard. It's really hard. It's really, really fucking hard.
And this is why it's the hottest topic in wrestling at the moment. Why is LA Knight not in the crowd? There's a whole thing like a movement now starting on Twitter saying we want Knight as the champion. I'm like, I completely agree with it. Like, LA deserves it at this point. He was having a good US title reign, only to be dethroned by Nakamura, who stunk the gaff out with that title. LA was a really good holder of that title, so he's proven. Okay, let's give him a mid one, see how he does. Proven, stuck him back in the main event scene. Proven, almost won it a couple of times. And you go with Jey?
I just don't have it. It's not here. Like,
No, it's not.
I don't know. It won't come. That's gonna stump me all night. But I just don't have that comparison of a person that's like Jey.
Do you know what? We'll drop it. I'll do a video on TikTok tonight.
Yeah, please do.
About this.
Yeah. Just do your own separate video and be like, right.
And I want to know what you guys.
That's good.
I want to know what you guys think. If you guys in the TikTok, or you come here from the TikTok, or you come here from wherever, I want to know if you got any comparisons to what Jey would be like as a champion, or has been like as a champion. What maybe we're not seeing, or what WWE aren't seeing about LA Knight. If you guys have a theory, please tell us, because we're stumped.
Yeah, please let us know. So yeah, that was weird. But my thing is, so I, with the World Heavyweight Championship, wanted to talk about future champions or people that I think that, you know what, I could see them with the title. I could see them with you know. So I was thinking, the first person I wanted to bring up is pretty obvious, Bron Breakker. So Bron Breakker, like, he might be involved when Saturday Night Main Event happens. But my key thing was, once they attacked Seth, well, he was obviously when he speared Seth, holding that belt up at the end. And him holding the belt up and then, you know, just having it there. And I was like, he's next up. Like,
I thought he was next.
Bron's 28, 29. Like, Bron's next. Like, Bron is in the same position that Seth was in 10 years ago. Exactly.
Do we need to rush Bron? Seeing as he's probably still got another 15 years in him. Do you know what I mean? Like, Roman and Seth didn't get a push till they were 30. So, I don't know. It as I said, subjective, isn't it?
Bron is the age of... Well, I just typed it in and it came off. Bron is 28. He is 28, I'm right.
Because I'm in like a position where I'm like, no, fuck it, push Bron. Like, if you want him to be this big star, get him big early.
I mean, they have big plans for him. They have massive plans for Bron. Like, it's not. You'll be stupid to say that. No, he's not going to be a main eventer. Like, he's the main eventer now. It's just whether he should get it now. And I think right now, top of my head, you do something with him and Jey, or you do him and Seth. Sorry, him and Punk, because him and Punk kind of has something there. Him and Jey has something there. But I could see him winning the title this year. I'm not against it.
No, like, Bron's a good one. Bronson Reed, not yet.
No, not yet. Definitely.
But
he needs his own singles run. He needs a singles run first. He needs a good singles run with a title first.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad if Reed won it at some point next year. Because I feel like Reed...
I'll be mad if Bronson won it. If before he got a title run with a singles title, like an IC title or a US title. He should not be holding that title until he gets to that stage, because Bron has. Bron held the IC title for a long time. He was NXT champion for a long time.
Good point.
He was a tag team champion in NXT for a long time. He's got pedigree. I don't see the same title pedigree for Bronson. It's not there. So if you give Bronson the title next year without a singles run with the mid-card title, it makes no sense whatsoever. It's not a good thing to do. I don't think it is.
I'm intrigued though, because Bronson had an unbelievable feud with Braun Strowman. Remember that back in
it was a good feud.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, good feud.
He's pinned Roman. He's put Seth out of action indefinitely at one point. He's beaten Punk. He's beaten LA Knight. He's beaten the Usos. God, who else? Bronson's like, I think he is the dark horse of that group. No one's really noticing as much as people are noticing Bron, but I think Bronson's doing better than Bron in terms of in terms of matches over the past year and what he's and accomplishments.
Because the Roman feud, yeah. It puts him a higher guard because Roman feud.
Motherfucker pinned Roman. He is the third person to do that in 5 years.
Yeah. But I still think Bron is the better potential and the better wrestler.
Agreed.
As anyone would. But right now, Bronson, yes, I do agree, yes.
So it's like, if you give Bronson a good run up from now until, fucking hell, past SummerSlam next year, then he's on course perfectly for WrestleMania 43.
Yeah, but I'm going to get to that.
Bronson versus Bron, 43.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm going to get to that. Are we cooking? I'm not saying to that. You're kind of cooking, but I think it should be someone different. I'm going to get to in a second.
Okay.
But, I don't see Bronson getting a world title. I don't think it's justified that he gets a world title until he gets a singles mid-card run that's good.
To prove himself as a champion. I agree with you. No, completely.
It was the same I said about the Vision in the first instance, and being like, they need to be tag champs before you break them up. Obviously, it's a bit of a different scenario, but they need to be tag champs, like they do. To make them legit, you need to be holding a belt to make you legit, to make them think, yeah, he's the guy. Like, if you don't, like, it's like, yeah, he's good, but he didn't win a title. Like, it's like, okay, figure football, right? I'm an Arsenal fan, my beloved Arsenal fan. Anyone that knows me in my life knows I fucking love Arsenal, and I love football in general, but I love Arsenal. And I love wrestling, but I love football. They know that I'm an Arsenal fan. Arsenal haven't won the league title in 21 years, right? 21 years. Since the Invincible season, ain't won the title, right? Arsenal have been good for the last 3 years, right, as a team. Yeah, we have. Finished second in the last 3 years. See, there's 3 years. Semi-finals of the Champions League, you know. Doing well.
Yeah, but you're pretty shit in all the games, though.
Shut up, bruv. What I'm saying is, yeah, we have a great team. You know, Arteta. Harambe gets judged a little bit. But we have a great team, and we look like the strongest squad right now, this season, to win something. However, we have won nothing but an FA Cup since 2020. My guy, it doesn't matter how good your team is. If you have not won a trophy, it means fuck all. So, same I go to wrestlers, and I know people disagree with that, but it's valid. Like, you get judged off your achievements as champions. No one remembers people that are just good in a period and they finish second place. Like, they're cult heroes. You don't want a cult hero. To be a main person you want to know for a legend in your history, you need to win stuff. So, same as football with wrestling. If he has not won anything significant, or a wrestler has not won anything significant, how can I put them on a pedestal being like, yeah, they can do something, or they can go next and here? I can't. It's not justified. I can't. So that's why I've got my Bronson theory. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's a very good point, actually.
It made you think, didn't it? It's valid, because if you put it in football terms, I put everything in football terms because it's just I work easy in that way.
It's easy.
If I put it into football terms, yeah, it's easy because you can relate everything to football. If I put it into football terms, yeah, it doesn't work. Like, I can remember you as a great player, but if you've won nothing, you're just a great player.
Harry Kane.
Exactly, Harry Kane. Great player. Everyone used to judge him for his career because he didn't win anything. Everyone knows he's amazing. Top scorer everywhere. Loads of golden boots. But, and again, I'm an Arsenal fan saying this. Fantastic player. World-class player.
Like,
world-class player right now.
There's been no output.
And he's winning stuff now. But for ages in his career, he's getting judged because he wouldn't win anything. And wrestlers get judged for ages. They don't win anything. No, we're back now. For ages, he didn't win anything. So, because didn't win anything and wrestlers don't win anything, it's pointless. But yeah, that's my little point. Quite passionate on that.
I think it's a very good point. And I think it'd be a good little point to
No. I've got one more. So you said WrestleMania 43, Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed, right?
For the title.
I disagree. I think someone else wins their world title. Do you know who? At WrestleMania 43?
Yeah!
No.
Oh.
Sorry, that's a bit let down. He could be versing this person, but I don't think that's fair. I think you give it to Sammy.
I thought you were about to get Shinsuke there, and I was about to fucking punch this screen.
Yeah, I would get the strap that's in your background and go...
Well, before I say this, Will, breathe. Let's get in a calm place. Shinsuke, bang!
Don't get angry.
Fuck off. Shit.
He's just fixing his camera.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay,
That was smart, mate. Well done.
thank you.
Sit down now. Calm down.
No.
Yeah.
Disagree with you.
So you disagree? That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm
No.
gonna give you logic. I'm gonna give you my logic, and then you can explain. Is that okay? Okay. I think Sammy, for the pure reason that I believe Royal Rumble's in Saudi.
Royal Rumble this year is in Saudi.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Like this year.
Yeah.
This year. Oh, is it not next year?
What are you trying to find out?
Royal Rumble when it's in Saudi.
It's in Riyadh. Yeah.
In next year, right?
This
Not
year
this
is
year,
in
next year.
Indianapolis. The one we've just had, Indianapolis.
Yes.
Next year,
Fuck. Okay.
Riyadh.
Fuck's my idea. My idea was gonna be that you make Sammy win the Royal Rumble and then you make him go to the world title, right? We can still do that.
Sammy winning the Rumble in Saudi when he is Muslim is...
Yeah, but I don't think he should win it in Vegas. I think because WrestleMania 43 is in Saudi.
Oh, I see. Oh, so are you thinking maybe Saudi for WrestleMania 43?
So Saudi WrestleMania 43, again, future the world title. I think you put it on Sammy. Pure the fact is, I think he wins the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
The Royal Rumble next in 2027. Royal Rumble in 2027.
Can I pause you real quick?
Yeah, go on.
I was going to say, do you think you run the same issue, or not by the wrestler's fault, more the fault of the fans because we can't enjoy anything? People will be like, let's put the title on Sammy now. Imagine it, Riyadh, Sammy winning in Saudi, world champion. He's finally got there. I think the issue with Sammy is he's not a world champion holder, because I think the second you give it him, the fans turn. The fans turn straight away. Unless he decides to do a world title open challenge or something, because his US open challenge was one of the best things the US title's seen in years. If you do that, let Sammy keep building himself over the next 2 years, then sure, yeah. But there needs to be there needs to be a build for Sammy. For him to be a convincing world champ, it needs to be good. Like if you had Kevin Owens come back and you did Sammy and KO go and do their mental matches again, and you really, really, really convince people that this guy is the guy who we need, sure. But right now, if you told me put him world champion in 6 months' time, no, do not give him the belt. He can't. He's not a world title.
I'm not saying this year. I'm not saying this year.
No,
I'm
know
saying
you're not.
WrestleMania 43. I'm saying
Yeah.
WrestleMania 43.
No, but what I'm saying is, do you run the same issue then as if you put him on a
Jay scenario.
Jey scenario?
No. You know why?
Is that the point? Sorry, is that going to be the point where people are going to be like, nah, Sammy's past it. Let's have Bron or Bron.
No, because I think Sammy's a better wrestler, and also you got to remember the fact that Sammy's never lost in Saudi. He's undefeated in Saudi. I feel like it will be more of a Daniel Bryan moment if they build it up to that point.
Yes.
I think it's more of a Cody Rhodes. Sorry. I think it's more of a Kofi Kingston. Were they tag team partners? No.
Who?
Cody Rhodes and Kofi. They weren't.
No,
Kofi was tag team partners with Punk.
Aren't you supposed to be Jamaican?
Are you meant to be Jamaican? I love that. Great segment that was. 2009, I think, 2010. Anyway, yeah. I think it runs the thing as. I think it runs the same thing as like a Kofi Kingston, Daniel Bryan scenario where you'll have a wrestler and be like, this is the moment. He can get some momentum.
Like the underdog story. But
we haven't had one of them in a while, have we? Apart from
Sami Zayn's entire personality over the past 3 years has been the underdog, and now he's not the underdog anymore. But then you make him back.
No, he still is.
Do you think he is?
Yeah, he still is. Because he ain't won a world title, G. Like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, true.
Like, when Sami Zayn comes against someone for the world title, do you think he's gonna win? Every time that he's come against
No.
someone, you think he's win. Yeah, exactly. You don't think he's gonna win,
And he doesn't win, so
he doesn't win because they don't back him enough. But
yeah, okay, I get what
you get what I mean. But I think with a bit of push,
I get what you're saying.
it could work.
You read my lips.
Read my lips.
You're
Ruining it. But I think that would be my thing. I could see Bron first, and then again I could see Sammy winning like a Royal Rumble or Elimination Chamber or something, and then in 2027 he becomes world champion. But I also think, you might think this is the way to be like it could be someone else, but I also think that Sammy should only hold the title once.
Yes. Yeah, if he's gonna do it, it's gotta be one and done. But like, I'm happy for him to hold it for a while, like a decent amount of time. And like, if Sammy got cashed in on, fine, that doesn't bother me. Like, I don't think, as long as you don't have Sammy pinned, you can keep him relevant. But his title reign shouldn't last too long because people will turn on him.
I'm happy for yeah. Sorry, Karen.
I said like they were doing with Cody towards the end of his year-long title run. Similar to what they're doing now with Cody. It's similar to what I'm trying to think who else. Oh, Jey. Like, you got to.
No, it makes sense. What you said makes sense.
Yeah,
I think you make him win it at Mania in Saudi because how it is in Saudi. He's so good in Saudi, and then you make him hold it until Money in the Bank, and I think if it's the same night of Money in the Bank or a month later, you make him lose it, and he doesn't hold it again. But I think he should hold it.
You keep him strong.
Yeah, but I think he should hold it.
Yeah,
same as
I agree with you.
LA Knight. I think LA Knight might be the great person to take.
I think he needs to hold it a few times, not just once.
Yeah, not once. LA Knight's more than once, definitely.
Yeah!
But I mean, in terms of someone to take the title from a person like Sammy, I think LA Knight would be perfect for that scenario. And again, that's perfect planning. That's perfect booking from us. Have Sammy win the Royal Rumble, have him win the title from whoever's holding it, and then make maybe LA Knight win the Money in the Bank, and then cash it in, and we got a new world champion. But yeah, that is my thoughts on the world title. I think
there's some excellent thoughts, darling.
Yeah.
But I believe that's all we have for this week, isn't it?
That is, my friend.
But we won't give away much.
No.
But we have guest number 2. Signed, sealed. Here we go.
There we land.
There we land. Yes, this certain bloke is a fantastic man.
Don't say anything.
I won't say much. He's a fantastic guy. Knows several people within many areas of the business and the wrestling world.
Now. Yes.
That he's got the links to WWE. He's got the links to AEW, TNA, but you can find that one out when it comes out. But look out for that one in November, my friends. Look at.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes,
but that's unfortunately that is going to be. That's all for now.
That is all for now, but it's not all for us in terms of content. Why?
No.
Why, Will?
Because this little sexy man to my how is this going to look? Left. This man right here.
It could be one of them. This one on.
Shut your mouth. This man right here is doing a TikTok preview, and it will be out
in
this.
A preview that will come out shortly, and then will come after this pod actually, and then you're going to be getting a little green screen thing that we just talked about with Jey Uso.
Yeah,
I think it'll be a very good one.
Jey Uso conversation. So if you want to get involved in that, please jump into the comment section on our TikTok and Instagram because it will also be there.
Yeah, push the Instagram up a bit, man. We want more people.
Push it.
Here, man. Join the family, guys.
Come back.
But yeah,
but that's all for now. This week, But
content, YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, and TikTok.
Listen, share, like, subscribe. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Yeah.
See you later, guys.